5 runners. Ballpark for Matt Gath on the pole is back a bit at the moment. Just 10 trumps for Nigel Milne. Zamba DeVille, Cobbler Creek, Bad Boy Leroy, Ian White. Mobile's still got a fair way to go before it gets to the dispatch point. Still waiting on Ballpark to come up into his position, but he's gradually bridging up. Mobile's still got a little way to go. Comes into the straight. Not going too hard for the trotters. Now Ballpark gets up closer. Green light should go on about now. Ballpark went away okay, but Zamba DeVille was away quicker and takes it up. Just 10 trumps goes back to third. It's followed by Cobbler's Creek over on the outside. Bad Boy Leroy. They're all trotting, and Zamba DeVille away out in front, 15, 20 metres maybe to Ballpark. On his back, just 10 trumps. Behind him, Cobbler Creek going back to the rear, Bad Boy Leroy, but they're all trotting around into the back straight on the first occasion, and Jim O'Sullivan out in front on Zamba DeVille, 25 metres away in second spot is Ballpark. 8 then in third spot is just 10 trumps. A length behind him is Cobbler's Creek, and a length behind him in turn is Bad Boy Leroy. So down the back straight on the first occasion, and it's 2 trials. The one out on its own is Zamba DeVille. He's a good 25 metres in front of Ballpark, has been driven patiently. Right on his back is just 10 trumps, only a length back, then second last is Cobbler Creek. He's got one behind him, and that's Bad Boy Leroy. So they've come up inside the 1400 metre peg, and Zamba DeVille's still doing it on his own. The others are just flat out seeing him for the moment. Ballpark's in second place, but he's a long way off the leader. On his turn, on his back in turn is just 10 trumps. Second last still Cobbler Creek, no change. At the rear, Bad Boy Leroy. Now the leader starts to steady up. The others are getting a little bit closer as he comes down with 1,000 metres to go in the trial. He's been running, Zamba DeVille. He starts to steady. Ballpark gets a little bit closer. He's only 18 metres away. In third spot is just 10 trumps. Coming from the back now is Bad Boy Leroy. Cobbler Creek sits in and watches him go, and will get out and get onto his back. Still out in front, Zamba DeVille. Still the margin, 17 or 18 metres to Ballpark. Coming round the outside now is Bad Boy Leroy. 3 back the fence is just 10 trumps. Over on the outside, Cobbler Creek gets onto the back of Bad Boy Leroy for some cover on the way home. Down the back straight and still out in front, Zamba DeVille. 15 metres to a Ballpark who's doing all the chasing. Bad Boy Leroy hasn't really advanced much. He's over on the outside in third spot. Cobbler Creek goes back to the fence. Just 10 trumps not going on with it. At the 400, getting tied now is Zamba DeVille. Ballpark gets closer. He's 7 or 8 metres away. Around the outside, still trying to come on as Bad Boy Leroy. Back on the fence in an awkward spot at the moment is Cobbler Creek. Now the leaders come right back to him. Zamba DeVille in front. Ballpark, patiently driven, comes to the outside. Zamba DeVille still in front. Ballpark sets sail out after him. Zamba DeVille still in front. Ballpark goes to him. Zamba DeVille kicks back. Ballpark goes to him. Zamba DeVille, Ballpark won by a neck. Zamba DeVille. The others never made up much ground. Cobbler Creek was a fair way back in third spot, followed by Bad Boy Leroy, and then comes just 10 trumps.